Welcome back to Health Matters Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us here today. Tim Coy and Billy Candelaria. We are back in December 2021. We went through a whole lot of stuff. The last 2 years have just been crazy with pandemic, quarantine, vaccines, all kinds of fun stuff. We're not going to talk about any of that. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned it, but, hey, we love to be shadow banned. But we're here to talk about healthy.
I think they're done doing that.
They're done shadow banning?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Yeah,
please, YouTube, we're here. We love you, and everybody should be healthy, and that's why we're doing this podcast here. I wanted to talk about the holidays because it's a topic, especially in our health business, and you and I are both, avidly involved in the health industry and keeping ourselves healthy. And what I see in society is that there seems to be this huge, backslide of health during this 90-day period.
Yeah.
We see in our business, our business specifically is helping people lose weight and get proper nutrition. But there's definitely a minimization of that as soon as you hit October. In October, people really kind of put their health to the side. And it's sad in my eyes because I watch people gain weight. Some people are already pre-diabetic or they become pre-diabetic because they start gaining weight, eating a bunch of sugar and all of that. And it seems like this whole 90-day period from October with Halloween, with Thanksgiving, and then Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, people just really kind of say, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to do anything healthy right now. And maybe after the holidays, I'll start up again.
Yeah.
So that's where we are right now. And I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that mentality. And do you have to do that? Is it necessary to totally just pack it in?
I mean, what are we talking? 3 or 4 days out of 90?
Yeah.
So
you've got Halloween one day, right? Really just the end of a day.
Right.
It's not a feast day. You just go get candy at one night.
Yeah.
Maybe a Halloween party that you go to with a little bit of drinking. And then you have Thanksgiving again one day.
Yeah.
And then you have, let's say Christmas Eve and Christmas Day if you celebrate both days. If you're Jewish, maybe Hanukkah for 7 days. But regardless, in the norm, it's only 4 days that we're talking about here in a 90-day period.
And they're spread out. That's what I'm saying. So it's not even logistically, it's not even derailing, it's not even enough to derail a person who's actually committed to being healthy.
Is it a good enough excuse for those 4 days? Are those 4 days a good enough excuse just to throw everything out the window? And is it necessary?
Of course not. Yeah. It's just habit, right? People associate winter probably with, I'm going to get my winter coat on, gain a little weight, it's the holidays. I'm going to enjoy myself, this and that. So there's some indulgence. There's some, the seasons changing is real.
Sure.
Summer, you're going to be out. You're going to go to the beach. You're going to, you want to look your best, this and that.
So there's social pressure during the summer to be thin.
Yeah.
Or to be in shape.
Yeah.
Right?
Hot girl summer, this and that. So... And it's the same with winter. Winter's cuddle season, sweater season,
I've always said to my clients and to the people that want to become a client, because I get a lot of that. A lot of people say, hey, I want to do this. I've been watching you. I see you're getting great results with your clients, but just not now. I'll wait till the first of the year. And my response to that is there's a lot of days between now and then. On average, our clients are losing about 12 to 20 pounds in a month, in a 30-day period, in 4 weeks. So I say, hey, why don't we work together? Why don't I give you those holidays? If you want to go to a party and have some drinks on Halloween, great. If you want to eat a big feast meal on Thanksgiving Day, fine. A lot of the food on Thanksgiving is pretty healthy.
Right.
And if you want to have some cookies and some eggnog, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, great. But in the meantime, we can lose a lot of weight. We can even out your sugar levels, your carbohydrate levels, and get your body, burning fat again. during those times, and maybe a little setback on the day that you're of the holiday, but it's not major because we've accomplished so much before then.
Yeah. I saw this meme and it was talking about the holiday season coming up and how it's like poison season for, the big, food companies because sugars and carbs and all this stuff.
I didn't think about that.
It's really holiday season is really poison season, and then heart attacks and all these different, things come up in the start of the year, but then it's like you've already just, gluttoned yourself out, and who knows what type of health consequences are coming now in the January, Februarys to follow. So
yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, and it's not just weights, right? It's like you're actually doing damage to your organs, to your pancreas, to your liver, to your, these things. So it's got to be a commitment. Like we were saying in the last one, you can't just allow any little thing like a holiday, like even the whole like cheat day, like, oh, I cheat once a week. Like that's too frequent. Like,
yeah, there's a lot behind that too. I really hate the term cheat because it comes with guilt and shame and doing bad things, and it almost in a way gives you a ticket to just do all the bad things if you have this cheat day. I call it a choice day. If you're gonna eat something that really isn't conducive to losing weight, then I get it, but own it. Don't cheat and feel guilty about it. Say, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to have some pizza tonight. That's great. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to have, a milkshake with it and some pie afterward and really just go, on the lam, go off the rails. It's not necessary to do that to enjoy a little bit of food that you normally wouldn't eat during a healthy time.
Yeah.
And I think the medical side of it is huge. And I really didn't even think about that. But we are trained in this society to think that sugar and stuff that is very unhealthy for us is a treat.
Right. It's associated with celebration and pain.
So, and then you feel like crap afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's the real bad effect, is that you've been eating clean for a good amount of time, and then you're really just tank all that and wake up. Everybody tells me, all my clients say, I went off last night and I feel like junk today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so that's what you call treating yourself? Whereas really the mentality should be, I want to feel as good as I can. I want to be as healthy as I can for myself and my family and my kids. Yeah. And that's a win. That's a win. So we need to change the outlook and the perspective on this stuff and go from this is a treat to, what, like you said, this is poisoning me. Right. This is making my health a lot worse. It's not a celebration. It's a detriment to our overall health and the longevity of our life.
Yeah.
So, I just like to prompt everybody today to take this in and think about how many positive things you can do in the days before the holiday. And if you want to have the holiday, like I said, we'll give that to you. Enjoy it. But do everything you can to be as healthy as you can on those days that aren't the holiday.
Yeah.